I'm here again with Scott.
Yeah, just can't get away.
Looking at the second Arcane Wonders game, Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah, this is really exciting.
Which is new out.
It is brand new. It was just released on November 14th. This is a lot different than Mage Wars, what we just looked at. So this is in a line of games that is the Dice Tower Essentials. It's a brand new line of games that's exclusive to Arcane Wonders. It's essentially a partnership with Tom Vassell, where they're games that he has seen elsewhere in the world, wants to see them more broadly produced, or they're games that haven't been seen by the light of day yet and could be coming out soon as well. This is the first one in the line, Sheriff of Nottingham. This was actually a game originally called Robin Hood from Brazil. Two gentlemen, Andre Zatz and Sergio Halban, are the designers. When we got it, we loved it. Tom loved it. We realized really quick that the focus was more around the Sheriff than around Robin Hood. So we did a little bit of development work with them, and thus we have the Sheriff of Nottingham. The idea of the game is really simple. It's a 3 to 5 player game. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play. You're going to be merchants trying to get goods into the city, and the goods are all going to be worth victory points or gold at the end of the game. Obviously, at the end, whoever has the most money or victory points is going to win the game, so you want to get in as many goods as possible. There's legal goods that are worth a little bit of money, and then there's contraband goods that are worth a lot of money. However, to get into Nottingham, you got to go through the front gate. To get past the front gate, you got to get past Sheriff of Nottingham. Every turn, the role of the sheriff is going to rotate between people playing at the table. So turn 1, you might be sheriff. Turn 2, it'll rotate to me, and everyone will have an opportunity to be sheriff. When you're sheriff, you're trying to spot the buyers from the liars. People are going to be bringing goods into the city and declaring to you what they're bringing in, and you're going to try to determine who's telling the truth and who's lying to you. You're actually going to have bags that have little snap closures on it that you're going to put your cards into and declare to the sheriff what's in there. Now, you may ask yourself, why wouldn't the sheriff just look at everybody's bag, right?
Why wouldn't the sheriff just look at everybody's bag?
Great question. So if I'm the sheriff and you told me you had 4 apples and I didn't believe you and I ripped open your bag, I falsely accused you if you're telling the truth, and I have to pay you a penalty. So I have gold, I'm going to have to pay you a penalty if I get it wrong. So if we're playing a 5-player game and there's 4 people and I'm the sheriff and I get it wrong on everybody, I could lose quite a bit of money. So there's a lot of stuff happening there. Now, if I think you're lying, if maybe we went through a draw and discard phase and I saw you draw contraband and I think there's a good chance you have contraband in your bag, if I open your bag and you're lying about what you have, you actually owe me money. So there's a lot of deduction. It's completely open negotiation, because what happens, and the real fun of the game, is once everyone's handed their bags to the sheriff, anything goes. So you could say, let's say we were playing again with 5 people, everyone's turned in their bags to me. You could say, you know what, Sheriff, I don't believe anybody else we're playing with at all. I will give you 10 gold to let me go through untouched. Don't look at my bag and I'll just pay you a little bit extra. Somebody else could jump in and go, well look, obviously Phoebe's lying. Why don't I give you 10 gold to look in her bag and let me go through? And the negotiations start, and they can go anywhere and any which way from there, which is really where the fun of the game comes in. There's
very social game,
very social, very engaging, lots of talking happening at the table and interaction amongst the players. And it's really a game about moments. That's what I always tell everyone. There's games that you play where you want to get the victory points and you want to rack up and win, but this game is about those moments where when you pull one over on somebody, or you sneak one by somebody, or you catch someone in the lie, and it just creates that whoa moment when you're playing. So it's a ton of fun, And like I said, this is the first in the line. We have a second game that's going to come out early next year called City of Gears from Chris Leader, who's the designer of Rollform. So we're really excited about that one. Again, very different game. It's more of a light Euro game, so to speak. And then we have more games down the road as well. We haven't fully announced those yet, but they're in plan, so it's going to continue to be its own line as well. Part of the Arcane Wonders umbrella, just different branded line from Mage Wars.
Okay. And how difficult is Sheriff of Nottingham? Is it a light game?
It's a light game. It's something you can pick up very easily. If you know how to play a little bit of draw poker by set collecting, and you know how to lie, you can pick it up really, really easily. We demo this game. We teach it in about 5 minutes essentially, so it's really quick.
Awesome.
Yep, and you can go on our webpage. We have actually a video from Rodney Smith at Watch It Play. You can learn how to play by that, or we have our rulebook online as well at ArcaneWonders.com.
Okay, awesome. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.